This is the Canadian Angus Association Parentage Verification Policy. Under the Animal Pedigree Act, it is illegal for any breeder to make a false statement or representation regarding the registration of an animal. If there is any uncertainty about an animal's parentage, it is the breeder's responsibility to contact the association and arrange a DNA test to determine correct parentage prior to registration. All parentage verification testing will be processed through the association to maintain association and international industry standards. Members must contact the association to require parentage verification testing. Members are responsible for providing DNA samples required for definitive parentage verification. Calf testing requirements. Questionable parentage can include multiple sires within 14 days of conception, a black calf out of 2 red parents, a calf out of a yearling heifer, or if a natural calf is born less than 275 days after the birth of its dam's previous natural calf. We also conduct random spot tests on every 200 animals registered. They require that the animal be parent verified before you can proceed with getting a registration certificate or allowing for the transfer of an animal. If the dam with the spot test animal has not been DNA tested previously, she will also be set up for a test and you must submit a sample for her. A spot test is completed once the spot test animal is indicated as parent verified. If the animal selected for the spot test is not available, or if the dam is not available, an alternate spot test animal and dam can be selected by the member. An alternate spot test animal will be charged to the member. Also, all embryo transfer calves are required to be parent verified before they will be registered. Both sire and dam must also have DNA markers on file, and the dam must be donor dam approved. Sire testing requirements. All AI sires must be parent verified and tested for any genetic conditions in the first 2 generations of their pedigree. If approving for public access, there is a $100 AI approval fee. For bulls born 2019 or later, please ensure the dam has a sample on file as well. We recommend pulling hair on all dams when you process them and storing the samples. If the dam is not on file and is not available, you will be required to parent verify the bull. We will attempt to do this through a reconstruction of the dam's DNA using her progeny or through grandparent verification. The cost of this is a minimum of $350, while pulling a hair sample from her is only $18 to complete the testing. Natural sires born prior to 2018 or before are only required to be sire verified. Dam testing requirements. Embryo transfer donor dams must be parent verified as of January of 2015. As mentioned previously, all embryo transfer calves must be parent verified. This means that a genetic dam needs to be donor dam approved, which includes having her DNA markers on file, her being parent verified, and being tested for any genetic conditions in the first 2 generations of her pedigree. Also, a $100 donor dam fee will be required to be paid. In order to be prepared, here are a few things that we recommend. We recommend collecting samples on all of the animals that are either born on your farm or that come onto your farm. You never know when you or one of your buyers will require this sample. With the increased DNA requirements, such as the new parentage verification for bull policy, this has become more important than ever. Storing a sample and paying for an $18 test is much more cost-effective and timely than completing a reconstruction or other means to verify. Make sure you keep in mind when you're sending in your samples to follow the rules and regulations of the lab, so you do not have the extra fees such as loose hair sample fee of $4 or no paperwork fee of $54. Here are a few FAQs for you. In regards to testing male calves, if you are planning on registering progeny to bulls or planning on selling them to other breeders or members who will register progeny from them, then they must be DNA tested. In regards to females, not all females have to be tested. However, if they have a bull calf that you will be using as a breeding bull in the future, a sample for them will be required to be on file. If your walking bull was born in 2018 or earlier and is sire verified, you will be able to register progeny from him. However, if your AI bull was approved in born in 2018 or earlier, he will need to be parent verified as per our AI policy. So please note, walking bulls and AI bulls do differ. In regards to sending in a tissue sample on a dam, this is for sure possible. You will need to freeze that ear as soon as possible so that no decomposition on the ear will result. The result of decomposition decreases the likelihood of a viable DNA sample and will result in being returned. Once you have frozen the ear, then please contact the CAA office to set up a parentage verification for the dam. In regards to reading your parentage verification test results, we do have a full video with information on this on the DNA testing your animals video. The genotype certificate will indicate the parentage results. If you see qualified, then that sire or dam is qualified as the sire or dam. If you see disqualified, then that sire or dam does not qualify. If you see no genotype, this means that that particular animal does not have a DNA sample on file, or it may be in a different format. I hope this helped to answer some of your DNA parentage verification needs.